Hello and welcome. This is Love Letters with Leah on the one and only Mike and Juju's Smoke Room. I'm your host and your friend Leah, and this is my new show where I'll be reading you a personal, heartfelt letter from our community each week and giving a little bit of my insight on love and relationships. Tonight is a heartfelt plea for reigniting the spark in a 16-year marriage. Dear Leah, I hope this letter finds you in good health and high spirits. I'm writing to you today, my dear, as I am in desperate need of your wise counsel. For the past 16 years, I've been married to a man who was once my whole world, the very air I breathed. However, lately, it feels as though the vibrant tapestry of our love story has faded to a mere shadow of its former self, leaving me feeling unnoticed and undervalued. I turn to you, an esteemed connoisseur of love letters, to seek your guidance on how to revive the flame that has been smoldering for so long. In the early days of our union, our love was a wildfire that consumed us, leaving nothing but passion and warmth in its wake. We were inseparable, finishing each other's sentences, dancing in the rain without a care in the world. Our marriage was a symphony of laughter and tender moments that resonated throughout the years. We built a life together, raising two beautiful children, creating a home filled with memories that I hold dear to my heart. But as time marched on, the melody of our love seems to have lost its rhythm. My husband, who I once knew as a gallant knight, has become a silent observer in our own love story. The grand gestures of romance have been replaced by mundane routines and half-hearted conversations. It's as if he's forgotten the girl who used to make his heart skip a beat. Our days are filled with the unusual banter about work and the children, but the whispers of sweet nothings have long disappeared into the night. Leah, I fear that I'm slowly becoming invisible to him, a mere backdrop to his life. It's not that he is cruel or unkind. Rather, it seems that the weight of the world has taken its toll on him, and he has forgotten to appreciate the treasure that he has in me. I've tried to remind him of the spark that once burned brightly between us by planning surprise dates and leaving love notes around the house. Yet it feels as though these efforts are met with a polite nod rather than the fiery passion that once inspired. The realization that our love story may have fizzled out is a pain that I'm struggling to bear. I yearn for the days when his eyes would light up at the mere mention of my name, when his touch was a promise of eternal love, and his words were the sweetest poetry. I find myself wondering if I've become complacent in our relationship, taking his love for granted. Perhaps it is my own shortcomings that have led us to this crossroads. As I sit here, pen in hand, I'm reminded of the love letters we exchanged during our courtship, the ones that made my heart flutter and filled my soul with hope. I long for the tenderness and the attention that were once the hallmarks of our reunion. I am hopeful that with your guidance, I can rekindle the love that has been buried beneath the rubble of everyday life. I am hopeful that there is still a chance for us to rewrite our story, to find the magic in the mundane and reconnect in a way that reminds us both of why we fell in love in the first place. I am hopeful that we can rediscover the passion that has been lost in the shuffle of responsibilities and obligations. Please lend me your expertise. What can I do to show him that I am still the same woman who stole his heart all those years ago? How can I reignite the spark that has dimmed, yet not disappeared? I am willing to try anything for the sake of our family and the love that I know still exists within him. Thank you for your time and consideration. I eagerly await your response, as your words, I hope, will be a beacon of light in the darkest of moments. Yours with a hopeful heart, feeling overlooked. Dear Overlooked, your letter has touched my heart and I can feel the depth of your longing to reawaken the love that once burned brightly between you and your husband. It's clear you've invested so much into your marriage and family, but you find yourself longing for a connection that has been lost amidst the routines of life. And I understand that this can be challenging and a painful experience. But I believe that with patience, understanding, and an open communication, you can indeed breathe new life into your love story. But first, let me assure you that it's not uncommon for the flame of passion to dim over time. Relationships evolve, and it's essential to recognize that this evolution does not necessarily signify an end, but rather an opportunity for growth and rediscovery. Before taking any steps to rekindle this romance, it's crucial to examine your own feelings and your expectations. Have you been as present and attentive to your husband as you wish he would be with you? Sometimes when we feel unnoticed, we may inadvertently withdraw our own affection. Make sure that you are also contributing to the emotional bank account of your relationship. Now, let's talk about how to reconnect with your husband. First things first is communicate. Always communicate your feelings. The most important step is to have an open and honest conversation with your husband. Express your concerns and your longing for a deeper connection without accusation or blame. Share with him how much you miss the romance and intimacy that used to be a part of your lives. It's possible that he's just unaware of the impact that his behavior has had on you. Quality time. Schedule regular date nights, private moments where you can focus solely on each other without distractions. The moments don't have to be grand. They can be as simple as a walk around the neighborhood or a quiet dinner at home after your kids have gone to bed. The key is to make time for one another and prioritize your relationship. Show appreciation. Small acts of kindness can go a long way. Tell him what you love about him. Thank him for his contributions to the family and show interest in his life and his passions. Sometimes we all need to hear that we are appreciated and valued. Listen actively. When your husband does speak, listen with intention and engagement. Give him your full attention. Show genuine interest in what he has to say. And this can help him feel seen and heard, which may encourage him to open up a little more. Revisit old memories by looking at old photos, watching your wedding video, or reminiscing about your early days together. Sharing these moments can help rekindle the feelings that you once had and remind you both of why you fell in love. Seek help. If you feel that the two of you are stuck in a rut and cannot find your way back to each other, consider seeking the help of a marriage counselor or a therapist. An objective third party can help valuable insights and strategies for rebuilding your relationship. Intimacy beyond words. Physical touch is a powerful communicator of love and affection. Initiate small gestures such as holding hands, hugging, or a gentle kiss goodbye in the morning. These actions can help bridge the emotional gap that is formed. Work on yourself. While it's easy to focus on what your husband could be doing differently, it's also essential to examine your own role in the relationship. Engage in activities that make you feel confident and fulfilled. A happy, content individual is more likely to attract love and attention from their partner. Be patient. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is a vibrant relationship. Give your husband time to process your feelings and allow the changes to unfold gradually. Love is a journey, and it may take time for both of you to find your way back to each other. Write love letters. As you've mentioned, love letters were a significant part of your early relationship. Try writing him a heartfelt letter expressing all the emotions that you've shared with me. This can be a beautiful and non-confrontational way to express your love and longing for a deeper connection. Remember, the key to reviving a relationship is the small, consistent actions that demonstrate your love and commitment. It's essential to approach this with patience and an open heart, understanding that change takes time. And I believe with the effort from both parties, the spark that you both once shared can be reignited. Well, until next time, keep the love glowing, the letters flowing, and always remember to cherish the love that you're showing. This is Love Letters with Leah, your weekly dose of affectionate connection. Keep spreading the love, and don't forget to hit the subscribe and the notification bell for your next love infusion. Love you.